Well, everybody, new video, another day on the build project, Project Beast. So we're actually going to go right now and get some measurements because we want to put some really cool wallpaper in here. We'll show you what we're talking about. Just give us a second to get everything together. Let's get in here.
What we're working with here.
There we go.
Like 80-ish inches. Doesn't need to be exact measurement. We just need to make sure we have enough material and what we're looking at. Oh yeah, 30 inches that way. Measurement's done. We just needed to verify that it would actually fit right here what we were looking for. So let's go back inside, get that ordered, and we'll show you what we're going to be ordering.
So we were taking those measurements to see if this would fit. We're looking to do this on the back wall, so we'll give you a little sneak peek. I'm not going to share what we're going to do on any of the other walls though. That's going to be a surprise. We are busy on the Echo build. We've actually got some work done off camera, but let's go in. We got to get some measurements and get working. So here comes the fun. So like I said off camera, we actually did a little bit. We had a few pieces for the galley cut already. We got ahead of ourselves, but we were doing that, just planning out our wood. But right here, we're trying to figure out how high we want to go with this one kind of cupboard slash shelving slash drawers. Not too sure exactly what we're going to do, but we're just building the encasement for it, for the box. So we're thinking we're going to go up to like 37 inches. That brings us up to here. This base is going to be at 23 inches right up to here, so that gives us another 14 inches. And we're thinking of doing a 10-inch queen mattress or maybe a 12-inch, so that gives us a little bit of play we need.
I just want to point out that what Neil is explaining, I have no idea what this is.
So we actually on our last video had Richard, who always watches all our videos, episodes, and we appreciate that, comment and was wondering why we weren't using any pocket holes. And we actually are going to be using pocket holes anywhere that anything could be visible. So obviously that way we don't show any screws, anything like that. On that first part where we're building those stairs slash drawers, you're not going to see any of those, so that's why I just kind of said screw it, and I pre-drilled, threw a little bit of wood glue on there, screwed them, good to go. But on these, as you can see right here, you're going to see these because that is the driver's side that we're working on right now. That's going to be the 37 inches and go up higher than the bed, so you would see these. So let's get these drilled, but that at least answers that question for anybody that was wondering why we weren't doing that. When we're trying to make this look good, we are doing it. Well, we let the night get away from us, but it is day 5 of the build. We're going to finish off that side. Had to get a few things ordered from Amazon. They came in. Yesterday, we actually didn't get any work done. So I guess you could say this is day 6 maybe, but it's day 5 of actually working. It is kind of weird weather here in Florida. So a little bit of snow just north of us, but here in St. Augustine, we didn't get any. Let's get started with this work day. So now that I actually have my pocket screws, I've been able to get the back of this driver's side cabinet installed. Now I gotta get the other side, get some more supports installed, but I'll show you guys what that looks like once I get in place. Just a little tip, these little things, these corner brackets, braces, whatever you call them, from Amazon. I'll put them down in the description on this episode. These things right here, lifesaver when putting together cabinets. So I definitely recommend these. It's looking pretty good. Fits. That's a start. I wish the construction of the unit was straight though. It makes it hard when you build something that's pretty straight. Like, I'm a pretty horrible cut, I'll give you that. I suck at cutting straight lines, hence the track saw. You know, I just want this to look as good as possible. But
really makes it difficult. As you can see, like right here, we got a gap. We're gonna suck it in, obviously, when we screw into it. But we got this gap right here. And that's thankful to this being crooked. So we already knew that going in. So we're just gonna make the best of it and see what we can do. But as you can see, you can kind of envision what we're doing now. A taller, well, a top on here, a nice little kind of area just to put junk. We're gonna put a hole right here in this back corner. And then we're gonna have our laundry basket in the back. So we'll be able to shoot everything right down into there. And then we just need to come up with our idea here. Originally, we're gonna do a pull out with a hanging bar with kind of a wall here to divide the laundry basket. But this space doesn't really allow for sliders too well. It'd be such a narrow space that we're gonna rethink our idea and get back to you.
Well, everybody, as you can see, Ashley is here. He's came in this afternoon, and we've actually been working on some projects for him. Just took a little break from ours, and as you can see, lots has been done by him. And then you'll have to go check out his channel, which will be here on the screen, to see what he's doing. But it's a pretty good project, and I think his wife Peggy's gonna like it. So right now we're actually getting some final measurements before we go in for the night. It is just honestly too cold to be out here. We have had propane heater running, but we ran out of propane. And first, before anybody says anything, yes, it is vented in here. We have a window right here. And obviously up top is open. This is just a steel building. So I don't know if there'll be a comment about that. But we're just getting some measurements actually for the tops of our cabinets and shelves and stuff. And also what Ashley's doing. So I know I've showed this before, but if you're interested in some bamboo, you can actually go to cuttingboards.net and order bamboo to size. They'll round off the edges, etc. for you. You can change the thickness at 1/2 inch or 3/4. So it's pretty handy for simple and easy projects. And it's pretty cheap, pretty affordable. So for our 2 tops that we need, and you've seen the 2 back areas, it's only gonna cost me like 68 bucks. You know, not sponsored or anything, but definitely shout out to cuttingboards.net. But like I said, it's cold. We're gonna get these measurements, get these ordered, and then we'll catch up with you in the morning to work on a little bit more of our project, help Ashley finish this up, and then some projects around the property. So, as you've seen right there in that clip, I went to a donut shop called Parlor Donuts, and that's how we're starting off day 6 of building. And look at those. Pretty dang good looking. Luckily, it's a little bit warmer today, a little bit better weather. And Ashley's been hard at work. We actually had to go to Ace Hardware to get a few more things after we grabbed donuts. Let's go check on and see what he's doing. There you go, look at that. He's making progress. So before we proceed, Brittany is actually cleaning up these walls right here.
I already cleaned them, but now I gotta take some sandpaper down here because these drill holes, the wood kinda sticks out. So we need to get that cleaned up and get the wallpaper on here, and it's gonna look really pretty when it's all done. But I'm not very good at this, so we'll see how it goes.
And that's why we're making everything removable, because that way if we have to access any plumbing, things like that, will be fine. But then in situations like this where we knew already we were gonna wallpaper, as you guys know from previous video, but I wanted to be able to remove that quickly, be able to do the wallpaper, put it right back in place. So that's the game plan. That's what we were getting accomplished today. Well, Brittany's working on that, and I'm actually working on some more of the shelves while she's doing that, between bouncing and helping her and getting that done, of course.
Neil just came and got me. He wants to show me the finished product in the garage. Let's look.
Now maybe you can see what our vision is.
Look at that!
My first time doing edge banding. I by the time I got to the actual steps, I figured it out. Got a few mess up spots like right here, but you know, for first try, I'll take it. Came out pretty well, and definitely worth spending the extra money on good quality wood, because this looks pretty good. Of course, we're gonna have to clear coat it or stain it, and I should have did that before I put the edge banding on, but we're just gonna tape over the edge banding. Kind of got excited, got ahead of myself because I just wanted to get it done. And Brittany, like I said earlier, she's been kind of trying to attempt the wallpaper, but it's not going so well.
Nope.
So I'm gonna have to give her a hand. And this afternoon I've been helping Ashley out a little bit and running to the store to get his supplies. But here it is. I figured you guys didn't want to watch me attempting to put banding on, because that was a disaster at first.
So we got some friends who decided to come join us. We got Justin and Bernie right here, and we got Ashley. So this is so much fun right now to have some extra people here with us. I also just gotta point out, you guys, it is in the 40s here in Florida. What is going on? I want some warm weather back. This is not cool. I mean, I am still in a sweatshirt, but this is freezing. We got to make it stop.
Well, everybody, another day. It's actually the afternoon. We've been up at it for a while now, but Ashley has finished most of his work. We're actually going to get his rocker lights installed right now, and then I am going to finish the driver's side storage. Got everything set up, got all my measurements done, ready to cut, so we'll get working on that in just a little bit. But first, I have to help Ashley get underneath there, get rocker lights on so we can get some underglow night effect. Well, looks like Ashley's just about done with his rock lights, so he's gonna have those wired up there. When I say done, I mean getting the wires ran. We got them all mounted. Gotta just get the wires up, get it connected to some power, and then tonight, hopefully we can check that out. But I actually have started. I got a few of the shelves done over there already, and then I got last one to cut right here, and then we'll get these test fitted and show you the product.
Look at that.
I clean it up and stuff, but it fits. That's another day completed. We'll show you what it looks like in the morning. Well, there we go. You can see what we accomplished on Ashley's van today. Check that out. The underglow. It's pretty dang cool. But on that note, we're gonna call it a night. Well, good morning. Actually, good afternoon. We've been doing a little bit of work this morning, but our friend Ashley, that you saw those cool underglow, those rock lights that we installed last night, he left this morning first thing. And I got out here and started getting to work. So, as you can see, this upright right here is kind of bowing in. I got to get that shelf in to get that squared. I got the shelf done. Made a little boo-boo this morning, not thinking, half using my brain. Go pocket holes down here on the ends instead of the sides, but you won't see that, so no big deal. But I need to get that shelf in there, and then get these other two pieces that I have, one right there, as uprights to hold in the hamper. And then we'll get some edge banding on there. Actually gonna get that done right now, right here. Get it on the front and the face of this, and then we can get this thing in place just so you can see how it looks. And then we got to move on to our next step. And this is the process for the edge banding. As you saw, I mean, my back was kind of blocking it, but you just iron this edge banding on, and then I actually have this trim tool over here. This trim tool right here. You run it along there. It's going to trim off the excess, and then I'll just trim up the ends right here with my box cutter. We'll be good to go. And I'm not going to take the time to show you guys all this because this isn't a how-to build video, but I figured, you know, edge banding's kind of cool. It's my first time using it. It's a pretty awesome product and really gives it that finished look at the end. Of course, I do need to clear coat these or stain these still, and I shouldn't be doing my edge banding before that, really. I don't think. Kind of makes sense, but I'm just gonna tape over it when we do that, since it's just such little stuff to stain, not that much. And this is what the final product looks like. So not too bad. I'm getting better at it. I'll give myself the least credit for that. Wasn't so good on the first view on this though. So I'm gonna finish putting the edge banding on this, then get the shelves in place, and then let's get it fitted in the Echo just to make sure it all fits. I test fitted, it should, but you never know. Well, it's together. We got it in place, as you can see. Fits perfect, the laundry basket. I do wish I made it a little looser. It's pretty tight, but it'll work. There's from the back side. Now let's go around to the front. And here's the front side. I'm gonna add some shelves. We don't know if we're gonna just add one here or what we're gonna do yet, but there it is. Looking pretty dang good. And of course, we gotta figure out what we're gonna do for a cabinet door. Really, we have no idea. Or whatever else we're gonna do for a face on here. We still have to figure that out. So this week, we definitely did not get as much done as we wanted to. It was a little bit slower, but we had a lot of friends visiting the property, and they were getting done projects, and I was helping them, and we were just hanging out. But we have those two back cabinets framed out, and they are ready to be put in. We just have to get that stain on them or the clear coat, so we're going to do that actually tomorrow. And then the next day, we're going to get started on the wallpaper.
Ta-da!
Brittany was supposed to be getting that done this week while I was doing this. Didn't happen.
It was very frustrating.
So I am going to help her tackle that. It really is better with two people, so we'll give that a whirl starting here in the next day or two.
So we hope you guys have enjoyed coming along on another Project Beast video. And if you have, we hope you will give this video a big thumbs up and comment below some more ideas that you have for us to do on Project Beast, because we're working on the back, but we've got a lot more things in here we need to do. The galley, the L-shaped dinette up front, there's a lot going on, so drop your ideas on what you think we should do. And as always, we hope you will consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, to come along on all our traveling adventures and this project that we're doing. We'll see you guys in the next video.
See you guys in the next one.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.